I cheated and confessed, but my husband's forgiveness was a cold-hearted revenge plot that absolutely destroyed me, plus 4 updates. I know I did something awful and disgusting. I'm a 30-year-old woman, and I cheated on my 27-year-old husband. The affair lasted a couple of months with a client. When I couldn't take the guilt anymore, I cut off my affair partner, passed his contract to a coworker, and confessed everything to my husband. He got more upset and depressed than angry, and I begged for him not to divorce me. I proposed counseling and therapy. I even told him he could have sex with other women, but he wasn't interested. He just said he wanted to try to work things out, and I jumped at the chance, trying to be the best wife a man could ask for. I started cooking his favorite dishes, leaving him loving notes and buying new lingerie to entice him. But his reactions were lukewarm at best. He would smile and thank me, but he hasn't said he loves me once since I confessed. He barely initiates anything, and I basically have to push myself on him, not that he ever complains. Sometimes we talk about it, but I feel like I've lost the man I love. His behavior feels so artificial. No matter what I do, whether I'm playful, sad, angry, or seductive, his reaction is always the same, just this stupid smile and polite words. He used to be so emotional and sincere. I just want him to let out his true emotions, even if he hates me. I still love him so much. What can I do to fix this? Update. A month later, his behavior had only gotten worse. I was doing my best to be the perfect wife, cooking his favorite foods, getting him gifts, and trying to be intimate every night. He would just smile and thank me, but I could feel his icy indifference under that mask of courtesy. Then, 2 weeks ago, he started coming home late. Very late. And when he finally came home, he would just go straight to bed. I asked him what was going on, and he told me in the kindest way possible that it was none of my business. I started calling him when he was out, but he only picked up once. When he did, I heard a woman laughing in the background. I'm starting to think he's cheating on me, and it hurts so much. I feel like I deserve this, but he won't tell me anything, he just shuts me out. Then, a mutual friend told me she spotted him in a car with a woman she didn't recognize. This felt like a stab in the heart. She said she couldn't see the woman's face because she was wearing big sunglasses, but she recognized my husband because of his particular taste in neckties. They were just talking, but my friend said it looked like they were holding hands, or one of them was touching the other's lap. I don't know what to do. The uncertainty is killing me. Update. He left me. I finally broke down and begged him to talk to me. He didn't want to, but I cried and yelled so much that I puked all over. After that, he softened up a bit. He helped me clean up, and we finally talked. I asked him if he was cheating on me. He said he was talking with someone, but he hadn't done anything with her. I asked if she was the woman my friend saw him with. He thought about it for a second and said no, it was a different woman he met at his office about a month ago. I asked him how he could do this. He reminded me that I gave him permission, but then said he didn't actually do anything besides unload his problems with her. He admitted he was playing it up like he was having a full affair so that I could feel what he felt. He said I had neglected him and made it obvious I was cheating. He was suffering, and I was basically rubbing it in his face. I told him I wasn't doing it on purpose, and he said that was even worse because it meant I didn't care at all. He said that everything I did after confessing meant nothing and just made him think I was selfish, self-centered, and lacked any sort of self-respect. I asked if we could work on myself and our marriage, but he said the marriage is over. He said we could have counseling to sort ourselves out, but that was it. He told me he wishes no ill will on me and that he decided to stop his charade because he couldn't bear to see the woman he once loved suffer like that. But then he said, "You are no longer that woman." I started sobbing again, and he held me, but he kept saying no when I asked him to work this out. I asked him what he was going to do, and he said he's moving out, that he's already found a new place. I asked if he was going to live with that other woman, and he said no, but she lived close by. I asked him how he could pick a total stranger he met a month ago over his wife of 5 years. He said his wife of 5 years no longer exists. He said he had to pick between 2 strangers, and that other woman made a much better impression on him. I told him he was a fool and that this woman would probably just use and dump him. He He got harsh then and said she was better than me for sure. He said he won't tell our families that our marriage ended because I cheated, but because we grew apart. He'll leave the house to me as long as I make the divorce smooth. But if I try to take him to the cleaners, drag it out, or cause any problems, he will tell everyone what I did and destroy me and my reputation. This all happened yesterday, and he has already packed up almost everything. I can't stop crying. This is horrible and unfair. He used me for months and then just discarded me. Update. This feels like a nightmare. I keep telling myself it's not real and that I'm going to wake up. My husband moved out 2 weeks ago, supposedly to be with another woman. But I've kept an eye on him and had some friends tell me what he's been up to, and it seems there was no other woman at all. I hoped, that he was just collecting his thoughts and would come back to me. But today he did it. He had me served with divorce papers. I don't want to believe he is done with us. I love him so much, and I miss him every single day. Update. My husband and I are getting divorced because of my infidelity, and I've realized I could have tried to salvage our marriage if I had acted differently after I confessed. Instead, my behavior just pushed him away further. We have talked a couple of times since he moved out and I got served. He says that if I keep this level of civility, we can keep talking and not have to go exclusively through lawyers, although we have to for the divorce itself. I apologized for everything I have done. And as much as I don't want a divorce, I told him I will go along with whatever he wants to demonstrate that I do love him. I said that even after the divorce, my door will always be open for him. He said he actually believes me, and although he's not changing his mind, he wishes for me to find happiness. He wanted to leave me the house, but I don't want it because of the memories, so we agreed to sell it. My lawyer tried to talk me into pursuing all kinds of stuff from my husband to get more money, but I just told him I don't want that, and that I can find another lawyer if he insists on that path. I am taking time off work for myself, and although I am not better, it helps to feel a little less sucky. I heard from the grapevine that my husband is indeed in a new relationship. At this point, I just hope this woman is making him happy and helping him heal. As for myself, I just want to focus on my new life and rebuilding what I can.